Okay, here we go. Welcome. Hi. Ah. So let's spend this hour putting the day behind us, letting it go, spending a moment, an hour for ourselves, which is, in a sense, a moment in terms of our whole lives. But finding time for yourself is so critically important. Loving yourself, noticing yourself, letting go of all the things that get in your way every day. And now we have this whole hour just for you, just for ourselves. Let's keep that in mind so as you close your eyes and come inside. And follow your breath. Just notice your breath as the air moves through your nostrils, fills up your lungs, expands your belly, and on the exhale, your belly contracts. And you let go of everything you no longer need, the day, the week, all of 2020 for sure. Deepen your breath a little bit, bringing more air into your lungs, re-energizing your body. And when you exhale, long and slow, let everything go. And after your next exhale, return to your natural breath and come inside and come outside. Open your eyes. I'm like a recording of myself. Okay, so let's start with our neck, because I know that's where we all carry a lot of tension, right? So let's start working on our neck by bringing our right ear to our right shoulder. Then bringing your chin to your right shoulder. Then allowing your chin to draw a line across your chest, go over the opposite shoulder and send your nose up to the sky. And then go back, retrace that whole trip, and then look up on this side. And notice where you feel any tension, any strain in the back of your neck is often the place we carry that tension. And think about using your breath as you exhale, as your chin comes to your chest, and inhale as your nose goes to the ceiling. Use your breath to help you relax those muscles in the back of your neck. Next time your chin is to your chest, pause. Send your nose to the ceiling, your nose to the mat, chin to chest, and continue going back and forth. Letting go. And when your chin is to your chest, pause, and then bring your head to neutral. All right. Roll your shoulders both ways. And then pause. Bring your fingers to your shoulders, your elbows going out to the side, and make circles with your elbows. And then pause and go the other way. And then pause and release. Lean forward as far as you're able. It doesn't have to be very far. Send your torso over to the left, then back behind you to the right, making circles, rolling over your hips and opening up your hip joints. And you can go as far back as you like. If you're on the blanket, you might roll off. And as far forward as you like, or you can make little circles, does not matter. It's what feels good. And then come back to center and go the other way. And then come back to center and come up to sit. All right. Side body stretch, stretching your left side body, bending your right elbow, reaching your fingers to the right. Inhale both arms to center, exhale other side. Good. Inhale center, send your arms back behind you, interlace your fingers, yoga mudra, and little baby back bend. Inhale, exhale, fold any amount. Inhale, unfold, release your arms. Turn to twist to the right, looking over your right shoulder. Remember to get taller when you inhale. And when you're empty of breath, maybe twist a little bit more. Place your left hand on your right thigh, right arm alongside right ear, and stretch in the opposite direction. Come back to center. Twist to the other side. Left arm reaches up, right hand on left thigh, and a side body stretch. Bring both arms up. Send your hands back behind you. You're going to come to rest on your palms, fingers pointing forward for a deeper back bend. Inhale deeply, exhale, spring off your fingers and hinge over your legs. Unfold. All right. Release your legs, shake them out, rotate them. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to face this direction. So come to Dandasana, right? Toes to the ceiling, elbows back behind you. We're going to use our knees now. Inhale, bend and flex. Exhale, point and straighten. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Once more. Up, once more, just with your arms up and your knees bent, and you'll stay here. Inhale, exhale. Engage your abdominal muscles and reach over your legs. Maybe you'll take the outside of your feet or your ankles or your calf, whatever you comfortably reach, and let the crown of your head reach forward, as if you are exaggerating that hinge, that bend in your hips, and you're elongating your spine, your head. And maybe you'll straighten your legs. It's early in class. No need to do that unless you choose to. Look up, bring your arms alongside your ears and unhinge. Bring your arms down. Okay. Let's come on to our hands and knees. So you know the drill here. Wrists under shoulders or a little forward, knees under hips, arms rotated outward. Inhale, curl your spine towards the mat for a dog shape. Exhale, curl your spine to the sky for a Halloween cat. And continue inhaling as you move towards the mat. Exhale as you move towards the sky. And continue at your own pace. And then the next time you're in your cat spine, pause and come to a neutral spine. Send your hips back behind you. Extend your arms overhead. Look between your hands. Lift your hips, come forward. Look forward, open up your heart and stretch. Feel the stretch from your toes, your legs are lengthened behind you, good. And stretch. And send your hips to your heels. I'm going to stay here for a moment. Look between your hands. Get out of here. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean you. Okay, that was big guy. Okay, that was Hector. Okay, so look between your hands. Come up on to your the fingertips of your right hand and thread your left arm underneath your right arm. Reach your left fingers away. And maybe you'll come a little bit more onto your shoulder. You can bring your shoulder farther to the mat, but you might have to lift your hips to do that. Now lift your right arm just a little bit. Rotate it so that your thumb is facing down, and then bend your elbow and bring the back of your hand to the back, to your lower back, and open up your heart just a little bit. You're not going to be able to go too far, just a bit. You're lifting your head away from the mat. And then release, unthread, stretch. And we'll do that on the other side. So on your left fingertips, right arm. Stretches, moves away. Lift your left arm just a bit, thumb down, back of your hand to your lower back. And open up your heart a little bit, just a little bit. You're just twisting a little bit more here. Just a small movement. Then release your left arm, unthread your right arm, and come back to your child's pose. And you can release your arms, let them come behind you alongside your legs. So going to stretch the back of our neck. So we worked on a neck before. We want to really a little bit more opening up there. So bring your hands all the way back behind you. If you can't touch your heels, then just let your arms stretch alongside your legs. Crown of your head on the mat. Lift your hips and roll over the back of your neck. Sasangasana, the rabbit pose. Feel the back of your neck opening up. And then bring your hips back down, reverse the roll, and look up. Look down at your mat, but bring your head up. And then come back onto your hands and knees. Okay. Turn under your toes, downward facing dog. Get your dog set up, and once you do, walk your dog. And then bring both your heels towards the mat. Then lift your heels to come all the way up on the balls of your feet, really up high. And then send your chest towards your thighs a little bit more, like you're pushing the mat away with your hands. Maybe you are just a little bit. And once you get there, then let your heels drop to your mat to create the perfect dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. Bring your knees to the mat, slide your hands to your knees, and come to stand on your knees. Right. Yeah, you're gonna hurt yourself with that. Okay. Step your right leg forward. Susie's got this great big thing around her neck with dangerous objects on the end of it. Walk your right foot away. Send your arms stringing back behind you. Inhale, slide your hips forward, arms go up. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat or to blocks. Bow over your leg. Yeah, inhale, back up. Keep the block, no, let the blocks stay down. So you just use the blocks. I'm going to do it with you because I moved my blocks because I was facing the other direction. Yeah, okay. So where are we? Where is everybody? Okay, you're up like this. Okay, I'm looking on the screen. Okay, inhale, exhale. Bring your hands to the blocks. If you're using them, bow over your leg. Inhale, come back up, come forward. Exhale. Once more, inhale. And pause, bring your hands down, step your foot back, and bring your knee back where it was. Yeah, good. All right, left leg. Walk your foot forward. Arms stream alongside. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bring your arms down, step your foot back, bring your knee down. Okay. So we're going to do that one more time, and we're going to move into a low lunge from here. So use your blocks as you need them. Step your right leg forward. Do something a little different. So you can use them right here, right? So go ahead and do that, Susie. I think that's a good thing. Then turn under your toes. Lift your knee away from the mat. Now here's the tricky part. So you're in a low lunge. So if you're using blocks, your fingertips come onto the top of the blocks. Or if you're not, you're just going to let your arms hang down. You're going to swing your arms back, push your feet into the mat. You're on the ball of your back foot for a high lunge. Whoa. Right. Bend your left knee. Bend it again. Straighten it. Bend it. Straighten it. All right, take your time. Bring your hands down. Downward facing dog. Come forward to plank. Bring your knees to the mat. Slide your hands to your knees. Okay, so we're going to do that on the other side. Step your left leg forward. Walk it away. Slide forward a little bit. Turn under your toes. Low lunge. Right. So get your low lunge set up. You need to have the ball of your back foot firmly on the mat, your front foot firmly on your mat. That's your support system, right? That's what's holding you up. Release your arms, push into the mat to come up. Beautiful. All right. Excellent. And then bring it down. Downward facing dog. All right. Come forward to plank. Bring your knees to the mat. Slide your chest between your arms. We do this, right, all the time. We just did it before. But this time you're going to make circles with your hips. And then the next time you're forward, pause and go the other way. And then the next time you're forward, pause again. Bend your knees and come in to your table, your Baddhasana, your table pose. All right. Send your right leg back behind you. Lift it up, cross it over your left. Look over your left shoulder to find your right foot. I think that's my right foot, yes. Then bring your knee down to the mat. Your right knee comes down to the mat, snuggled behind your left knee. Yeah, good. So you can stay here, or you can bend your right knee, take hold of your foot with your left hand and open up to the left. Right. So here's what we're going to do now. So don't rush here. You're going to release your hand from your foot, but keep your foot where it is. Place your hand down, lift your right knee, and step it forward. Yes, yes. Okay, excellent. Turn under your left toes, low lunge. Place your left hand down on the mat under your left shoulder. Bring your right hand to your right thigh and twist to the right. Extend your right arm. and bring your hand down, step back to down dog. Okay. Come forward to plank. Bring your knees to the mat. Table. Good. Okay, so come to table. Left leg goes back. Lift it. Cross it over your right. Find it by looking over your right shoulder. Return your gaze to center. Bring your knee down to the mat. Step your hands back a little bit under your shoulders. Bend your knee. Reach for your foot and open up to the right. All right. You're going to let go of your foot, but keep your knee bent. Bring your hand back down to the mat. Lift your left knee and step your foot forward. Low lunge. Good. 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 Excellent. Excellent. Downward facing dog. Right. All right. Come forward to plank. We're going to hold this plank for a little bit, and you come out at any time you need to. You bring your knees to the mat. Otherwise, let's see how long we can hold it. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm going to count to 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Knees to the mat, hips to your heels. Shake out your wrists. Right. Come back to table. Left leg goes back behind you. Swivel it on the mat so that the sole of your foot is on the mat. Yeah, good. And open up to the side. Good. Fan open. Right. Shoulder over wrist. Lift left leg. Bend left knee. Whoops. Bend left knee. Take left foot. Maybe or not. And open up. Now we're going to do the same thing we did before. You're going to let go of your foot, but you're going to take your left foot and step it forward. You're going to turn under your right toes, lift your knee away from the mat, come to low lunge. All right, place your hand under your shoulder, your left hand to your left thigh, and twist to the left. Good. And then bring your hand back down, face forward, downward facing dog. Come forward, bring your knees to the mat. Right, table. Extend your right leg. Swivel your foot, fan open. Shoulder over wrist, so make that movement with your shoulder over your wrist. Lift your right leg. Bend your right knee. Take your right foot and open up. Release your foot, step forward. Turn under your toes. Low lunge. Right. You're going to step your left foot forward, Uttanasana. You're going to fly out and up Take that energy and bring it down to your heart. Okay. Come to mountain. I'll wait for you to get there. Just come to your mountain. Tadasana. So remember to lift your ribs by engaging your abs, right? Shoulders forward, up, back down. Yeah. Send your arms out to the side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Once more, inhale and exhale. Bring your arms up overhead. Yeah. And we're going to just sway to the right, through center to the left. And then we're going to go back and forth, swaying, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling. Doesn't matter which side you're inhaling and which side you're exhaling. You just want to use your breath to help with your flow. And then come back to center. Release your arms. Right. So going to come to a tree pose first. Now let's see how your trees work for you. So come on the ball of your right foot, shift your weight to your left, open your knee out to the side, and lift your foot. Or you can keep your toes down onto the mat. Right. Lift your arms. Challenge your balance by letting your leaves blow in the wind, and then bring your leg down. Okay. Other side. So we're just prepping for a more involved, I know it's getting warm in here, isn't it? A more involved, yeah, go ahead. More involved flow. So come to your tree on the other side. Challenge your, that's it, good. Let those leaves blow in the wind. Right. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to start at the top of our mat. Oh, let me go this way. All right. Inhale, gather. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come halfway to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Hands to the mat. Send your right leg back behind you or use your blocks. All right. So you're going to do what we did before. If you're using the blocks, you come to your fingertips on your blocks. You push both feet into the mat and you come up to a high lunge. Right. I'm going to challenge this balance again. Inhale, exhale, hug your left thigh. Inhale, come back up. Exhale. Inhale. Bring your hands down to the mat. Downward facing dog. Come forward to plank. You're going to step your right leg outside the long edge of your mat, making a right angle with that leg. You're going to swivel on the outside edge of your left leg, and open up to a supported side plank. Bring your hand back down, step back to down dog. Step your right foot forward. Place your left foot flat on the mat. Stream your arms alongside your hips and make your way up to warrior one. Bring your arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers, open up your heart. Inhale, exhale, come forward halfway. Inhale, exhale, come inside your leg to bow down. Push your feet into the mat to bring yourself back up. Bring your hands down to the mat, both arms inside your right leg. Step your left foot back into warrior two position. Yeah. And fan open to the left. You're pushing your feet into the mat and coming all the way up to warrior two. Okay. Peaceful warrior. Right. Windmill your hands down to the mat. Low lunge. Step forward. Uttanasana. Fly out and up and down the center line. All right, let's do the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg goes back. Whether you're using your blocks or now, you're going to press your feet, the ball of your back feet and your front feet to make your way up to a high lunge. Right. Inhale, exhale, hug your thigh. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, bring your hands to the mat inside your right leg. Step your left leg into warrior two position. Fan open to the left. Your arms stay where they are as you push your feet into the mat and come up to warrior two. Yeah. Peaceful warrior. Windmill your hands back down. Oh, I think we forgot our side plank, downward facing dog. Come forward to plank. Step your left leg outside the long edge of your mat. Swivel to the outside edge of your right foot for a supported side plank. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward. Flatten your right foot for warrior one. Stream your arms up, bring your warrior up. Inhale your arms back behind you, yoga mudra. Open up, brave heart. Inhale, exhale forward. Inhale, exhale. Press your feet into the mat. Come back up. Step forward. Uttanasana. Fly out and up and down the center line. Okay. All right. So now we're going to put our tree together with our warrior. All right. So we're going to start out coming in to our tree with your right leg. Right? Your arms can be by your side. You're going to lift your right leg in front of you and step it back to warrior one. You're going to bring your hands to a cactus shape. You're going to swivel toward your bent knee, twist, come back to center, twist to the other side for warrior two. You're going to straighten your left leg, reach your arms out, triangle. Come back up. Swivel to warrior one. Step forward. Fold over your legs. And very slowly unfold. All right. Tree on the left side. Lift your left leg. Step it back to warrior one. I forgot what I did, what comes next. Okay, so, yes. Come to cactus. Twist toward your bent knee. Through center, exhale, warrior two. Straighten your arms for warrior two. Straighten your leg, triangle. Back to warrior two. Swivel back to warrior one. And this time, you're going to step forward and come back into your tree. And bring it down. All right. Okay, good. This is an evolving class. I will have it perfected by Friday. Okay, so at least you know what kind of to expect, sort of. Okay. Bend your knees, sit in your chair. Arms alongside your ears, sit more deeply in your chair. Bring your legs closer together. Inhale, exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Straighten your legs, bow your head. Inhale, exhale, bend your knees, bring your arms, come back into your chair. Push your feet into the mat and stand. Inhale, come into your chair. Inhale, exhale more deeply into the chair. Bring your hands to the mat. Straighten your legs, drop your head. Bend your knees, come through your chair, press into your feet to come all the way up. Bring your arms down by your side. Right. Inhale. Sit in your chair. Bring your hands down to the mat. Bring your knees down to the mat. And come to Dandasana. Come to sit. Well, all right, send your arms straight out in front of you, your palms facing each other. Inhale, exhale, send your fingers forward past your toes or as far as you comfortably can go. Exhale, slide back as far as you comfortably can go without falling back. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Bring your hands to the mat. Bend your knees, step your hips forward, and make your way all the way down to the mat. All right. Bring your feet to the mat, and you're just going to take a few breaths first. So we're going to work on our back tonight. Yeah. And we're going to start again from the top of our head and work our way down. So first thing is to roll your head from side to side. Come to center. And press your right shoulder into the mat on an inhale, exhale, release it. Twice more. Press, release, press, release. Left shoulder, press it in to the mat and release. Press, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now press both shoulders into the mat. Feel your chest lifting up. Exhale, release. Inhale, both shoulders. Exhale, release. Inhale, exhale. Arms straight up, fingers reaching for the sky. Drop your shoulders so that your shoulders are comfortably on your mat. And you're going to bend your elbows, forearm over forearm. Inhale, and then exhale, bring your upper arm towards the floor. Inhale to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Come to center and pause. Release your arms, bring your knees into your chest, one hand on each knee. So as your knees come close to your chest, feel your lower back flatten on the mat. Now you're going to send your knees away, your arms straighten, feel that curve in your lower back, and go back and forth to massage your lower back. And then bring your knees into your chest when you're next time you're doing that. And then open your knees out wide away from each other. Send your knees forward, bring them together, send them into your chest, send them away, and continue to make these separate circles with your knees. Notice that your hips, parts of your hips are being massaged. And then the next time your knees are into your chest, pause and then go the other way. Knees away, knees open, knees come in and to your chest, and continue. And then bring your knees back into your chest and pause. Bring your feet to the mat. Open your knees out to the side, soles of your feet come together. Arms in cactus shape. Inhale, exhale, close your arm and your leg over to the left, doesn't really matter which side. Inhale to center, open arms and legs. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale to get your entire back. And one last time. Come back to center. Let your arms come down by your side. Release your legs. All right. Squeeze your right cheek and release it. Squeeze your left cheek and release it. And go from side to side, squeezing those glutes. And pause. Open your legs as wide as the mat. The heels of your feet should be near the edge of your mat. And then you're going to rotate all the way up from the hip socket. You're going to rotate your whole leg so that the pinky edge side of your leg, the side of your foot and your leg opens up wide. And then you're going to bring them through center and go to the other side so that your toes are trying to touch. And keep going from side to side. You know, it's harder when you rotate inwardly. Outwardly, it's a little easier, right? And then come to center. Bring your feet to the mat. Lengthen your spine. Arms out from your shoulders. Inhale, exhale your knees to whichever side you prefer, your gaze to the opposite side. Inhale through center to the other side. Bring your knees to center. And then extend one leg and then the other wet leg and make your way into Shavasana. Feel your whole back body surrendering to gravity. Allow yourself to let go. Allow your body to reset the joints, the muscles. To assimilate all of the energy you've generated. Om Namah Shivaya. I surrender to transformation and welcome the changes that will lead me to who I am. Take a deep breath and let it go. Roll your head from side to side. Make gentle movements with your hands and your feet. Send your arms overhead, your feet in the opposite direction for a full body stretch. Bring your knees into your chest and hug them, and roll from side to side. Come to center and roll into a fetal position on whichever side you prefer. And then make your way up to sit. So let's seal this practice with the chanting of Om. So we'll do that on an out breath. So take a breath in. Om. Namaste. Thank you so much. Oh. Damn, felt good.